Oh! Hey, so I remember there being a part, once again, probably Claire's campaign. So, anyway, what did I think about this game? What's funny about it is I'm pretty sure it took me less time to play than Resident Evil 1. But it's I am so happy that I played it finally. It was a lot of fun. I see why a lot of people really like this one. It is like just the right amount of spooky. Technically, I mean, Resident Evil, it was originally Biohazard in Japan. Yeah, it's originally a Japanese game. But the... Oh yeah, yeah. It was originally a Japanese game. Playing the game versus watching it, I think is very similar in my opinion. Because I've seen this game played probably like 5-6 times over. Because it was the Leon campaign, the Claire campaign. You have all of the I know I watched somebody try to get all the achievements because he was playing it on Xbox. There's also the cool thing with this is it provides a bunch of replayability with different ways to beat it. So you get, if I recall, you get a bunch of points that you can then spend on different unlocks. I think that unlocks here at the end of the credits, but you can then go through and like play it again. You can play it on easy, which I think gives you like, you'll always heal back to caution after like a brief bit of time. So I think so. I think you unlock a new difficulty. But there's also the ability to, like, I could go for a harder difficulty, but then I can also have it easier, where I could have like unlimited. There is a knife only one, I think. But you can, no, there's a knife only in RE1. I don't think you can do knife only in this just because they break. But you can, like, you can unlock unlimited ammo weapons. So like I could go through and I could play this again and maybe have like unlimited shotgun. So that way, like, the rest of the game is like way less of an issue. Because I can basically go around and like one shot every zombie. And it's just, yeah, it just becomes nothing. Or there's, I think now because I beat it, I think I get the alternate costume. I think you get some other costumes as well. Like, there's a bunch of replayability with this game. I think there's less with one. It does give you the option with one to play as the other person. But I think with this, it gives you the option to play as another person, but it also gives you different things that you can do to play, you know? You know what? I did. I think no, I didn't walk out with a new knife. Oh, I kept the knife through the Birkin fight. So take that. And I even used it as an actual weapon, not just a panic button. Okay, yeah, so 5 minutes. Okay, shush. But yeah, like, this is cool. This is really fucking cool. I'm glad that I finally got to play it, and next week I do plan on at least starting the we could, because this took like 7-8 hours. I could probably do a just a single playthrough next week. Maybe go along with it with Claire's. No, I mean, if you don't have the, or if you're not subbed, you can't really steal them, unfortunately. You need to be subbed to be able to use it. But I need to figure out what's unlocked at the end of this. Once I know that, I can probably have a better decision. Nope, not allowed. The only one that you could probably, or only ones that you could do would probably not be the actual Twitch emotes, but you could do it for like the 7TV or the Better TTV or Franker Faces or whatever. Or yeah, there's the like global Twitch ones that you can use too. But I'm so fucking happy to play this, and it played really well too. Like, I never thought that. The only time that I felt like there was something wrong was I felt like I needed a better way to dodge some of the attacks, but I don't think that's part of how the game's played. So like, just be better, forehead. But man, I'm very glad I played it, and I'm game 3 is Jill again. I don't think there's a second character. I think it's only Jill. But even then, that one looks really cool too. So yeah, that is both Leon A and Claire B. Now doing Claire B, doing the second run it adds some stuff, but it also is just like, it's still basically the same game. So is it any different than if I were to just do the original campaign? I don't think there's much of a difference. It is nice at some point where you no longer really have to worry about Mr. X, because Birkin just straight up kills him. But it's still basically the same game. You just kind of don't have the same starting point. And I don't remember. I think Claire always does the train, so I don't think that that's a thing where it's the train's B. But it's weird to me that they have this split as an A and a B campaign, where you play there's an A and a B campaign for Leon and Claire, and then there's yeah, that made sense. But really all it does is changes your starting point, and you have to then fight that, what I can only assume is Birkin at the end on the train. So is it worth having them as basically 4 campaigns? I don't know. I don't remember the difference, because I haven't played Claire A for that much. Like, as much as I played of Claire A, which was basically through the orphanage. Apart from the starting point, it didn't really seem that much different. So at least it doesn't seem that much different from like Leon A, I should say. because you still start at the same starting point as Leon. The B campaigns are the ones that start in that, like, the outskirts of the police station, or like the courtyard of the police station. It's regardless kind of what I'm getting at is I don't understand why they made it essentially 4 campaigns instead of just 2 and have them still be interconnected. But it says something about the game that was a lot of fun to play. I've basically in this, like, within the stream, I have played this game twice now. Yeah, it's not only that, but the second time I started off with the unlimited use knife, and then the second part of that I didn't have it, so it was literally just like playing it like normal. Now I don't know why I had so many things like at the end of the game. I don't know how I had so much gunpowder. Like the high grade gunpowder, I had like, what was it, 7 just at the end. I never felt like I needed to really craft any bullets because I kept getting all of the higher caliber ones for the quick draw. And I kind of just kept using that, and then I had enough for the SMG, so I just kind of never really used that. Didn't really use the grenade launcher if I didn't have to. Like, I think in the end it turned out just fine. Like, I basically just emptied all of the bullets from the minigun into the final boss, and then just it took 1 magnum shot, and then it was like, okay, cool, we're done. So, but it's a fun game. Like, it's silly in the fact that, like, hey, you can get the 98 skin, and there's other shit in here that's silly in general, but which I'm not going to show necessarily on the I'll show it on stream, but it's not going to be part of YouTube. Because, hey, guess what? You watch on stream. I got to make something stream exclusive. But there's enough silly stuff, and there's ways to unlock it. There's different ways to play the game. Like, for example, and granted, I paid the money for it because it's a good enough game that I'm like, hell yeah, I'll throw a little bit. I'll throw like, what, $2 at it to get the unlock all. But it's like, hey, beat the game within 3.5 hours, and you get the unlimited ammo pistol, or beat the game with unlimited ammo, or beat the game with S+, which is unlimited ammo plus less than 3 saves, and you can get the rocket launcher or the grenade launcher. And like, when having those incentives are really nice to have. Now, I think in RE3, I think there's a point system where it's like you do you do a bunch of these things, you get points based off of it, and then you can like buy the unlimited things if you need. But I'm happy that I played it. I will probably play through it a couple more times. Like, I'll probably do a Claire A, Leon B run. But for those, I think I'll probably just do with the rocket launcher or something like that, because it's interesting.